Oh my gosh, I don't know how to work this thing. I've been holding down the record button the whole time because I'm only used to recording on Snapchat. I guess I wasn't recording. Anyways, hello, it's Independent Bookstore Day. Jake and I drove up to Seattle last night, and we spent the night at his sister's house, and it's about 6 o'clock in the morning right now, Pacific time. The first two bookstores open at 7:30 in the morning, so I'm going to try to vlog today, but I don't really know how to do this, so we'll see what happens. Hi, so Jake is driving, and we are on our way. We're stopping to get some coffee first, and I just wanted to mention, in case you don't know what Independent Bookstore Day is, it is a very exciting day that's celebrated across the U.S., where you basically are encouraged to go to your local indie bookstore to support them because they're very, very important. I don't know if you know, but I love independent bookstores, and I always try to go to them whenever I'm visiting some kind of place. I'm kind of obsessed. It's a little bit of a problem. And so they have like extra like special swag and goodies and stuff that are available only on Indie Bookstore Day. I'm not like specifically interested in that, but I am going to be buying something at every store. I'm in the first bookstore. I feel like a crazy person. Jake is taking pictures of me, which is super embarrassing. There's a huge line out the door, but I guess everyone was just waiting to get stamps or something. So I'm inside. Gotta find the purchase. Woo!
Ran out of that free stuff. The first group got all the free stuff. Yeah, no problem. Well, I gave away the rainbow. We know people coming on this side. And there was some parts. Get going. Actually, I know. Seattle. All right. Yeah. There you are.
Alright, I don't know if you can hear me. Probably. This is the first bookstore that I have gone to. It is very cute and adorable. This is the little like card thing, so you get different stamps at each bookstore that you go to, and they gave me a word search. So I'm super pumped to do that at some point. Yeah, I am very excited. Only 18 more to go. Okay, this is the first book that I bought at Liberty Bay Books, The Assassination of Margaret Thatcher by Hilary Mantel. I have a book list, but that kind of went out the window when I went inside the bookstore, and then I was like, oh no, I want everything. So I just picked up this because I know that I want to read it. I've never read anything by Hilary Mantel. I own one of her books. No, actually I don't own anything by her. So, all right, this is our second stop. Travelers Bookstore. I'm very confused because there's luggage. Okay. How fun. It's like prepping you straight for travel. There's some fun shirts. And there's Jake being a creep. I guess I'm also being a creep. Very exciting.
Oh man.
Alright, this is the second book that I got at the Travelers Bookstore. It is translated from Greek, and it's an NYRB classic. That is all I have.
Yeah, we did it at the Travelers Bookstore, Eagle Harbor Book Company. Very exciting. So much fun. Bookstore Day. Woo!
Okay, let's go. Oh, that's beautiful. Let's go.
Oh my gosh, this is so deep. Alright, here is more the bookstore. Alright, so I'm super pumped. I found Pansy. I saw this on, oh my gosh, I think it's like Krista or something like that. I don't know, but then Bree Hill read it and she absolutely loves it, so I'm super excited. And also, these two bookstores, the Travelers and I already forgot what this one's called, Eagle Harbor Book Company, they're walking distance, so they've got like a little arrows pointing you so that you can get to the other bookstore, which is super cute. Hello, I am awkwardly filming in public. We missed the 9:45 ferry, the 8:45 ferry from Bainbridge Island to Seattle, so we're waiting in a little shop getting some breakfast for the 9:45, and then more books will be had. Oh. Okay, so we're waiting to get on the ferry now. I guess I can't turn the viewfinder once I've started recording. But yeah, there's like some people.
Oh, there's Jake doing some weird, creepy stuff. Yeah, so
We're just sitting here waiting. We're listening to S-Town also, I didn't mention. I'm on the drive on the way up, and we've been listening to S-Town. Probably gonna switch to music, because if we're in the car for less than 20 minutes, I don't really want to keep starting and stopping it, so I might switch to music for a bit. But S-Town is crazy. I'm so happy I'm finally listening to it. Okay, yeah, I will talk to you later. Okay, we're on the ferry, and now we're walking through, because I'm embarrassed, to the top, so I can take a little bit of footage from the top. And yes, I don't know what I'm doing, guys. Woo! You can see Seattle over there. Oh my gosh, it's so windy. My finger's so cold. The Space Needle's the word I'm trying to look for. Oh, it's zooming in on my finger. You know what I'm talking about. Can I zoom? Oh, look at that, I can zoom. Perfect. Alright, things are gonna get more embarrassing now, because now I'm like in the city, and it is terrifying. Jake dropped me off. Bookstore is right there because he has to go find parking. So hopefully that's not too difficult. I have just left the Seattle Mystery Bookshop, and people are walking around, and I'm uncomfortable. So this book was basically shoved into my hands by one of the people working there, because she absolutely loves it, so who am I to deny her? And if you spend $10 or more, they give you a bag of books. So, bad quality. Sorry guys. I got this bag that says 2 amazing thrillers, and hopefully it is actually 2 amazing thrillers. I'm not going to open it right now. And Jake's sister, Joanna, oh man, I'm filming the wrong direction, is meeting us, and she got also Elizabeth Daily, and her bag says, oops, we're so far away, Nicer Mysteries, Food and Music, and a Cold Case in Italy. So, we'll see. I'm just gonna, In that bag are 2 proofs, which makes sense as to why they can give them away for free. And the first one is The Day I Lied. I have 0 ideas. I've never heard of this. Let's see when it was published. April of 2017. Oh, where are you going? That's a good question. Hold on, let me just, this one last one. And this last one is What You Break by Reed Farrell Coleman. All right, Joanna has left us. She will be meeting us again. I am crossing the street. I feel like some kind of sleuth or detective or spy. I don't know.
here is the next stop. Oh, there's a dog over there. It is Queen Anne Book Company. Very excited. They've got balloons. Ah, I see. It's down this way. Very exciting. Look how cute. Look at this book.
I probably should not be recording because I'm crossing the street, but this is the book that I got at Queen Anne Bookstore, so I'm very, very excited. I have been meaning to get this for a long time, and it's one of these gorgeous Penguin Classics Deluxe editions, so just absolutely gorgeous. Cute puppy, and now we're at the Book Larder, which is like a cookbook type. There's Jake again, taking pictures of everything. Community cookbook store, very exciting. So beautiful and cute. The book that I got which is, hey there, dumpling. Well, dumpling, whatever. I am obsessed with Asian food and dumplings specifically. Actually, just dumplings from all cultures, empanadas, gyoza, you know, meat pies, whatever. If there's, I love it all. So that is what I got. And, yeah, okay. Alright, here it is, Magnolia's Bookstore. I don't know. Oh my gosh, how beautiful. Oh my gosh, how exciting. Alright, so we just left the Magnolia Bookstore and I just got this Lab Girl by Hope Jarin, I think, and yes, I have been waiting for this for paperback, very excited, and good quality here again. They also had like a little giveaway if you bought a book, ARC. I'm not going to open this right now because we're going to go eat, but Jake also got this, very exciting, My Party at Bookstore's tote bag, woo! At the last bookstore we were at, they have this little card that has all of the little, they look like badges, kind of, you know, like the things that you sew onto your Boy Scout or Girl Scout uniform or whatever. Oh my gosh, Jake. But yeah, I am super, super pumped about this. Lunch break, soup and soup and sandwich. I forgot to wait for that. Stick's got some fish tacos over there. Oh yeah, getting saucy. Really feel good, somebody. Fun. There's nothing wrong. Alright, we just left the Secret Garden bookstore, I think that's what it was called, and I decided to get this. It's a literary cocktail party, favorite drinks from our favorite writers. It's an indie exclusive. I thought I should get at least one because, yeah, that is what's happening today. So, very exciting. Alright, next stop. Alright, I just went for it with this NYRB classic, not translated, but the author is from Sudan, so that is good. And also, that this bookstore had a really cool deal where there's like a little book cover quiz where they had just a part of the book. And then, yeah, it was a very exciting quiz situation. Okay. Camera again. We are not here, no soliciting. Oh, very exciting.
Oh man. Thank you, sir.
What is it that you were just saying?
Talking about how more bookstores should have stamps that they put inside your books so you know where you got them. And then it's great for the bookstore because you know where you bought it and you're a member of that bookstore and you want to go back there and spend more money. It's also great for you because you can remember where you bought it, when you bought it, the day you bought it, based on more context, like location. Jesus.
I don't know anything about poetry, but I know that I liked the Denez Smith Insert Boy collection, so I just asked if they had anything by Yes Yes Books, and they had this one, which this author was at Wordstock when I went, but I picked the Denez Smith book, so I'm excited to read this because I've been wanting to, and Jake threw this in my hand too, so I'm glad I'm at least getting the okay from him to spend money. But this is Portrait of the Alcoholic, and this is by is it by both of these people, Nick Flynn and Kazim Ali, the author of this? Okay, Jake just picked it because he likes this artist, basically, who is Michael Reeder. So we'll see. It looks interesting. It's a nice slim little thing, so very exciting stuff. We are in University Bookstore. This thing is gigantic. There's 2 locations of this, and we're in one of them. We're in one of the locations. Maybe I'll get oh my gosh, maybe I'll get a science book. Who knows? Probably not. Alright, so we have left University Bookstore, and this is like the outside of it. I mean, it's just a big building, but I got The Fire Next Time by James Baldwin, and then I got a second book. I got Negroland by Margot Jefferson. These were remainders, so they were cheaper than regular books. Probably should have still only gotten one because of all of the books that I'm getting today, but I couldn't help it. I want to read both of these very, very bad, and since they're both a little bit cheaper, I decided to go for it. Very, very excited. Alright, this is the next stop. I feel like I'm losing steam, you know? I'm getting really exhausted from driving all around the city, but anyways, very, very exciting. I think we've got 8 more stores to go to, which is insane. Very, very cute. All right, we have just left Edmund's Bookshop, and I just got this, A Mother's Reckoning by Sue Klebold. I have heard Kathleen Ann talk about this, and I feel like some other people have read it recently too. I've been meaning to get it, and I saw it on a table. I'm failing miserably at getting translated works, but you know, I'm just kind of picking what's on the tables that I know I want to read. And they also have, I'm going to assume, another ARC giveaway, so I need to open these. But I picked this one that says, Stunning Page Turner about the disintegration of a marriage as grief, jealousy, betrayal, and murder destroy the facade of the perfect literary couple. Oh my gosh, wait, I have to open this right now. Jake, will you hold this Mother's Reckoning for me? I need to see what's in this bad boy. Hopefully you're not getting the shakes or vertigo. Lie to me. They appear to be the perfect couple. I have no idea. I have never heard of this. Alright, so since I opened up my other giveaway ARCs, this is crazy and like so a really smart idea. I feel like this is Everybody's Son. I have also no idea what this is. When does this comes out in June? We are here at the Never Ending Bookshop. How lovely. Hello. Oh my gosh, how cute.
Yep, welcome.
Hi, welcome. Sorry, I'm just filming a little if that's okay.
Free.
Great.
And I'd be happy to stamp your map.
Oh, I'm sure there is tons of chaos. This is
Not
so
good.
cute.
Thank you.
All right, we have just left. That was a mostly used bookstore, I guess. So I just found this Nabokov book, and I'm sorry, I'm not doing translators right now because I can't really hold the book open because I've only got one hand, but you know, it'll be good. All right, we are now at Booktree. We're in Kirkland, and we shall see. Oh my gosh, there's like a ton of people inside, which makes me think an author event is happening. So now I'm mildly embarrassed and might not record. I guess we just missed whatever happened.
Oh, yeah, they were doing a book reading for the Nasty Women Project.
All right. I forgot to say what books I got at Booktree. I got this 1001 Books You Must Read Before You Die. This is the edition that was published in 2012. I think there might be a more updated version, but whatever. And then I was like about to leave, and then I don't know what happened, but this book, this spine, like attracted me. I don't know. There's like a school kids and a murder, and you know, why not? It's translated and it looks like it's probably a quick, easy, and fairly fun read. We just got to a restaurant and we're gonna eat, and then I will talk to you after. All right, now we're meeting Joanna and her boyfriend for dinner at El Gaucho. Yeah. All right, so we finished having like a fancy dinner snack type situation with Jake's sister and her boyfriend. It was both of their birthdays at the beginning of April, so they're kind of having like a celebratory dinner. And now we are at Island Books, and we'll see what happens. We've got 2 that are closing within an hour, so we still have 5 total. I think that we need to hit 4 after this one, so I'm excited. Now it's kind of like a little race to the finish because we keep stopping to eat food. All right, we have just come to Island Books, which is appropriate since Jake's wearing a very island shirt. He's looking pretty pumped and excited. I'm gonna keep going, so I'll catch you on the flip side, guy. It's very exciting entryway. Ooh, all the magazines.
It'll ease the pain a little bit.
Cards and
That and the beer.
fun
The beer's definitely working.
so fun. Oh my gosh, this place is so beautiful. Oh, look at Jake being all fancy with his poem that he's making about Bookstore Day. I can't read that because it's too far away. Alright, we just left Island Books, and I got Imbeciles, the Supreme Court, American Eugenics, and the Sterilization of Carrie Buck by Adam Cohen. I've been wanting this since I heard about it, but of course I hate hardcovers and have had to wait. I have no idea what area we're in now, but we're at Fantagraphics. We're by the airport. We can hear some planes. You probably can't see them, but we're here, and there's this cool mural behind my head, and yeah.
Here is, oh, that was my finger. I'm obviously not good at this job that I assigned myself. There is a person. I'm just gonna cross the street. Oh, I'm walking fast, and this is a super fun. I'm gonna assume this is like some kind of graphic novel or comic book shop. It's got records written here too, so we'll see.
Here's Fantagraphics. Oh, yes, records. All right, so this is what I got from Fantagraphics. Yeah, so there's a bunch of stuff that I just did not recognize, but I feel like I've heard good things about this. He's like a journalist or something, and so he spent 2 months with Palestinians in the occupied territories in the early 90s. So I'm really, really excited to get to this next month. Okay, Jake is, oh my gosh. What was that, Jake? All right, we are approaching second to last. We've got 2 more after this, and this is one of the third place locations. I'm hoping they have a restroom because I have to pee very bad, but there's food, so there has to be a toilet somewhere. Jake's taking pictures. Ooh, this is so classy. It's lovely. Hopefully people don't yell at me for recording things. And then here are the books. Oh my, this is beautiful. Oh my gosh. What a gorgeous, gorgeous bookstore. All right, we're at Ada's Technical. Can't read that. It's nighttime now. But yes, very exciting. Oh, very classy. Oh gosh. Oh, my glass is fogged up coming in here.
Twice.
So fun.
Oh wait, no. That's where.
Alright, so I did forget to film what I got at Third Place Books. I got this book coming through Slaughter by Michael Ondaatje. I don't know. That was so loud. He is the author of The English Patient. I have no idea. This was on my list of books to buy today. I cannot tell you why. So yeah, but they had it and it was on my list and it's used. It's a little bit cheaper. And then this book too, Osamu Dazai, No Longer Human. I actually had his, I assume, Jake, that's so loud. Can you please just wait 1 second? His book Schoolgirl, I think, on my list that someone recommended on my video where I don't you dare, Jake, where I asked for translated fiction. And I will link that video below because it has a bunch of really amazing recommendations that I would like to get to. So I got those two at Third Place Books, and then we just went to Ada's. I'm just gonna say Ada's. I don't know if it's Ada's or Ada's. I already forgot. Technical Bookstore or something like that. But anyways, I didn't realize it was named after Ada Lovelace, who is Lord Byron's daughter, and so I found this. Well, I didn't find. I asked if they had a biography of her, and they did. So that is the book that I got. And now we're on to our last stop, which is Elliott Bay Books. Super excited! Woo! All right, our last stop, Elliott Bay Book Company. Jake is attempting to take photos, but failing a little bit. That's okay. Hello! Oh, yay! Oh, goodness. So exciting. This is by far the biggest bookstore that there was today. So nice and big and juicy. Oh my gosh, this place is a dream. Oh my gosh. How beautiful. Wow, this is a great bookstore. All right, we just left Elliott Bay Books or Bookstore, whatever. It was the last stop of the day. My knees hurt. Oh my gosh. It's about 11 o'clock now. We left the house at 6:30 in the morning. What? Anyways, yeah, Elliott Bay, it was very exciting. They had like a scavenger hunt, so you had to like look for a book, you know, written by a non-American woman, etc., etc., which was very exciting, and we did it. But I feel like at the end of the day, it's just kind of like, oof, I'm ready to sit in a car for 3 hours to drive back to Portland. So yes, it was very fun. I will catch you later. Oh, and I forgot to show you what book I got at Elliott Bay. I got Science Preceding the End of the World by Yuri Herrera. I feel like this is mostly because of Rincey at Rincey Reads. She like absolutely loved this book. And oh, look at that, the translator's right on the cover, so I don't even have to do any extra work. Lisa Dillman. Anyways, yeah, bye-bye. Hi guys, I am here. Hopefully you have watched my vlog. That is the goal. And then now I'm just gonna show you the books really fast, even though I kind of showed them throughout. Theoretically, I honestly don't know because I don't know if the footage is good or not, because Jake has his phone right now, and so what I wanted to do was, you know, try to edit the whole video together and then film this afterwards, but he's not here and I'm impatient, so I'm just gonna film the haul right now, and then hopefully this will be like a nice seamless, except for this 30-ish seconds of me being confused. I want to say that Seattle Independent Bookstore Day was an absolute joy. Okay, I don't know. I decided, because I know I talked about the fact that Dewey's was happening on the same day, and I feel like Dewey's is amazing because there's like this whole internet community, and we're all like together, and we're all like tweeting and talking and enjoying each other's company while we're trying to do this crazy thing, which is to read for 24 hours straight. But with Seattle Independent Bookstore Day, you're like in real life doing a crazy adventure with a bunch of people, and it is awesome. Everyone's super nice, super friendly, everyone's super pumped and excited. It's like the whole city was having a party, or at least a good portion of the people were having a party, and then other people didn't really know what was happening. And yeah, it was just incredible. It was honestly, I don't regret it one bit. I spent way too much money, and this is probably the last haul you're gonna see from me until Wordstock. I can't buy any more books. Like, I can't. The only books that I'm probably gonna be getting during this, like until Wordstock and the fall library book sale, is like any I am subscribed to the indispensable subscription box, and I think I'm gonna sign up for Winx's book bath box too, because Musical Tati sold me on it. Her reaction to opening the box was like just so exciting, and I mean, I wanted to buy it anyways, but I just haven't. I'm very lazy. This is like the longest rambly intro. So yeah, those are the only books, and like my I subscribe to literary journals and stuff. So those are the things that I want to be acquiring for the next like 6-ish months. So I don't really, hopefully I remember the places where I got all of these books from. I didn't remember at the beginning of the day, but I like to, whenever I go to an independent bookstore, I like to get it stamped from the indie bookstore that I got it from, and I didn't think about it at like the first 2 bookstores that I went to, unfortunately. So that is a bummer. But most of the other ones should have stamps in them. I honestly would suggest you do this, guys. I don't know. Maybe other people don't have the same priorities that I do or whatever with regards to books. Like a lot of people, just want books the cheapest they can get them. But I feel like a lot of the having of the book is the acquisition of the book. And I love independent bookstores. And I love going to different independent bookstores. And I love remembering when I went to these independent bookstores. So having a little stamp in it helps me kind of remember, like jog my memory a little bit as to where I got it. So these are not going to be in the same order that they were in when I recorded the video because they're just stacked right here. And I'm going to go very, very quickly, okay? The first one that I have here is Palestine by Joe Sacco, and I'm just going to show you if I got a little stamp. I got this at Fantagraphics. They didn't have a stamp, but their stamp for the indie bookstore day, because most of them had a little stamp, was a little fly. So I was like, whatever, just stamp that fly in there for me, please. So yes, very excited about that. And then I got Imbeciles, the Supreme Court, American Eugenics, and the Sterilization of Carrie Buck by Adam Cohen. And I don't 100% remember where I got this one. I got this one at Island Books. See, it's, it helps. Especially if you don't put the receipt in the book. This is the last book that I got yesterday. This is Science Preceding the End of the World by Yuri Herrera, translated by Lisa Dillman. And I got this one at Elliott Bay Books. And I don't know if they didn't have a stamp either. So they just stamped their little ship logo, which was for the day to, you know what I'm trying to say? The card, the bingo card I was filling out. And then I got Ada's Algorithm, How Lord Byron's Daughter, Ada Lovelace Launched the Digital Age by James Essinger. And this one I got at Ada's Technical Books and Cafe. So I got the little stamp there, which has like a silhouette of her, super cute. And then I got these 2 books at Third Place Books. This one is Coming Through Slaughter by Michael Ondaatje. I don't know how to pronounce that at all, but yes. And then this one is No Longer Human by Osamu Dazai. Yeah. And this one, these I got at Third Place Books, and they also just had their little, there's this super cute, it says Third Place Books, and it's super tiny. So Third Place Books, let's see. And then I got these 2. Ooh, buddy. I'm so happy that I finally own this. I don't think this is the most up-to-date version, but I do not care one bit. So this is the 1001 Books to Read Before You Die. I did not get this one stamped because I feel like this is, it's a list. I don't want it to be like a fun memory. I don't know. And I got these both at Booktree. This one is School's Out. My Face Itches by Christophe Dufossé. And this is translated, I'm pretty sure I thought it was translated by Sean Whiteside. Yes. And then at the Book Larder, I got Hey There Dumpling, because I'm obsessed with dumplings. And I also have an NYRB Classic. I think this one I got at, oh my gosh, don't tell me. I think I got this one at Finney's. Yeah, I got this one at Finney's, at Finney Books. And I had them stamp me with, they've got like their stamp and, whatever. And this was their stamp for the bookstore day. Look how cute. It's a cat laying on a book and a little mouse reading. Hello, please. So cute. And then this is Season of Migration to the North by Taib Salih. It's translated from Arabic by Dennis Johnson Davies. Dennis Johnson Davies. Translated NYRB Classic. Of course. And then I got 2 things from Open Books. I think that's the name of the poetry place. Yes, Open Books. I Be But I Ain't by Aziza Barnes. I'm probably going to read this today, let's be honest. I'm probably going to read both of these today. And then Portrait of the Alcoholic
It says Cave. No, I can't really. Because on the back it says Kazim Ali, but I don't know if this is just a quote from the person. Oh my gosh. Okay, that is not, these are just quotes. I'm so dumb. This is by Kaveh Akbar. Okay, so yeah, that's his name on the front there. I just was holding the A and I was like, KBAR, that's very difficult. But I was covering the A. That makes a lot more sense, y'all. Okay, so this is Kaveh Akbar's portrait of the alcoholic. So when I was doing my little other bit, I told you the wrong name because I just read, that makes it seem like I'm wrong, obviously. All right, I got 2 books at University Bookstore. I got Negroland by Margot Jefferson and James Baldwin's The Fire Next Time. I don't remember where I got this book at all. Ooh, Secret Garden Books. Secret Garden Books is a literary cocktail party, favorite drinks from our favorite writers. The only thing I know, so this is an indispensable exclusive, so I wanted to get at least one, although Jake did buy this tote bag, and I'm going to assume that it was for me, and if it wasn't, I'm commandeering it anyways for groceries and stuff. But the only thing about this book is that the spine is so stiff. Like, this is the most it opens comfortably, so I'm going to have to, like, work that back and forth a little bit so I can get to the juicy, good cocktails that are in there. And then at the Seattle Mystery Bookshop, I got Elizabeth Daly's Somewhere in the House. The bookseller was really, really pumped on this, so I was like, I guess that's what I'm getting. I love it when booksellers are like really, really excited about books. It makes me want to buy them more. But their stamp is so cute. It's got a little question mark at the front there. And then I got Panin by Vladimir Nabokov, and this is one of the older editions, and this is oh, how funny. Hold on, let me see who it's translated by, if it's translated. At this point with Nabokov, it could go either way. I don't know. This might have been written in English, but they just have their little dragon for their bookstore. But I just opened this and I guess this book used to belong to Adam Shermer. I should get a stamp for my books. Maybe I'm going to do that. Who knows? Not right now, but anyways. Then from Queen Anne Book Company, I got this beautiful edition of The Master and Margarita by Mikhail Bulgakov. I can't make words happen. This is translated by, Michael's going to love this, Richard Pavir and Larissa Volokonsky. He doesn't like them. But you know what? I'm going to go with the pretty cover. Sorry. Hopefully it's good and he doesn't have I told you so eyeballs at me. Next thing that I have is Lab Girl by Hope Jaron. And this one I got at Magnolia's bookstore. And let me see if they have a little, I forget. Yeah. So most places, I know, this is like maybe just a me thing. I think it's really fun. Most places have at least like this stamp that has their address on it for like mailing things and stuff. They always have like, their little thingamabob. Y'all. All right, and then I got A Mother's Reckoning, Living in the Aftermath of Tragedy by Sue Klebold, and I got this one from Edmund's Bookshop, which is such a cute little bookmark. It's so adorable. Let me see. Yes, I just plain old, lovely. And then from Travelers Bookstore. No, just Travelers. I don't know, because they're not really. It's just called The Traveler. I keep making things up. It's called The Traveler because it's for travelers. You saw the footage. Hopefully, it's got like luggage, and most of the books are like what's it called? Most of the books are like travel guides. Why? I'm so tired. So there were some books though, and like some essay collections on travel, which I was like, oh, I kind of want, but I went with a translated book instead. So this is the Cretan Runner, his story of the German occupation, by George Psychondakis. It's Greek. I don't know how to pronounce anything Greek. And this is translated by Patrick Lee Fermor. And then I have Pansy by Andrea Gibson, and this one I got at Eagle Harbor Book Company, and I am also really, really excited about this. And I got both of the regular stamp and the stamp for the day. And then this, I think this was the first, yeah, this is the first thing that I got at Liberty Bay Books, The Assassination of Margaret Thatcher by Hilary Mantel. So yeah. Oh, and then some of the places were giving away ARCs for purchases. So I got Everybody's Son by 30 Brigar. I don't know. The Day I Died by Lori Raider Day. What You Break by Reed Farrell Coleman, and Lie to Me by J.T. Ellison. So these were like wrapped. A lot of them were like blind date with a book type things where they kind of like wrote little like things on them to kind of like entice you to pick different ones so you have like a feel of what the book is about. And so yeah, that is what I ended up with. It's like a lot of books. I'm gonna take a picture of all of them. Oh, and I just wanted to say a lot, like, so they all had really fun, exciting kind of stuff, so like entice you a little bit. I think it was Booktree had these cute little like magnets, and then Island Books had typewriters, so Jake typed up like a little poem thing. Liberty Bay had this like word search thing. There's another one that had a quiz, like a cover quiz that had parts of the cover, and you had to guess like what the cover was. And then Elliott Bay had like a scavenger hunt, so you had to go find different stuff. So I thought that was really, really exciting. And some places had like champagne and like we're doing mimosa type things, and there was like cookies, and it was just an absolute blast. I'm gonna link all the bookstores down below and the Seattle like Facebook page, or the Seattle Independent Bookstore Day Facebook page below. And I might link other things. I don't really know though, because hopefully I get to edit this today. This video is so long. I'm like really, really considering shortening this too, because I talked at the beginning for so long and I'm talking so much right now. But I'm just so happy and excited, and I want to share that with you. So thank you for watching. Hopefully this wasn't too long. Maybe I should post them as 2 separate videos. We'll see how long the footage is. Okay, bye.